can't believe it's our first episode of KOSI. We're on episode 1, so welcome to our new... Well, we're calling it a show now, aren't we? Not a podcast.
Show, definitely a show.
It is a show. So, yeah, welcome to KOSI. So we thought, we're not going to do this every episode or show, but we thought we'd start by little introductions and tell you about where KOSI came from, basically, because we haven't even explained that.
No, we haven't.
You go first.
I'll go first. Right. So, I'm Si, twin dad, recruitment agency ops and QPR. I think that's the most easiest way to introduce myself because people actually see that on LinkedIn all the time and sometimes say to me, twin dad.
Somebody said it to me the other day about you.
Yeah, they literally do.
I said, do you know Si? And I said embedded ops and they were like, twin dad.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's my own personal brand.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's me.
So I'll go, we should have just done our LinkedIn headlines.
Yeah.
I think mine is the recruitment world's Nessa, High Rocks Wanker and BD Beast. So that's probably the best way.
High Rocks Wankers.
Yeah, High Rocks Wanker, I am. It's just, got to say it. And I did bring my Nessa Button. I don't know if, would this come up? I don't know, I'll put it by my mic.
Oh, clients, no discounts, alright?
That's such a good...
That was a present from the boys at Gig.
Yeah.
So I had to bring it along.
That is a voice note, the best voice note that I've ever received from Kate, who loves sending voice notes, by the way. But the best voice note I received when I was telling her that a client was asking for a discount, and then out of nowhere, she hit me with her best Nessa impression. So that button goes everywhere with us. And we might do a section about what do people say to us before they start negotiating. I mean, that'd be a good section to do at some point.
We'll bring it in as a feature.
How did KOSI come about?
Do you know what? I think we were having a chat. This must have been, I reckon it was summertime last year.
I think it's been that long.
Around summertime.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it came up, but you were saying about how you'd had an idea for like a different sort of show podcast. And we just started talking about it from there and it sort of grew, didn't it, from there? But we had more serious chats about it. It was when we met up at Christmas.
In Wales.
In Cardiff.
Yeah, that's it. I remember. Because I think there's lots of recruitment podcasts that agencies do, which we get are somewhat serious because it's interviewing senior stakeholders, etc. And there's some industry ones where we interview fellow people from the sector, but they're all very interview format.
Yeah.
And we wanted something that was a bit more aligned with our personality, just have a bit of fun. What's the headline? Talking recruitment, taking the mick. Yeah. That's what we're doing.
We're taking the piss.
Taking the piss. I go mick, she goes piss. You can probably tell.
Yeah. It's a difference of language, but and I think like you said, there's so a place for those sorts of podcasts. Yeah. But we just thought let's do something a bit. Yeah. I hate saying a bit different because people say that all the time. So wanky. So wanky. But it is. So and you came up with a name.
KOSI, yes, we were trying to work out what to come up with, and then KO nil. Yeah. Si, SI, KOSI, get KOSI. Hopefully that makes sense to everyone.
Yeah, we did put how you actually pronounce it on the
LinkedIn page,
just in case people thought it was KOSI or something like that, or KOSI or something like that.
And the first logo we did had a sofa on it, and it looked like a premium sofa brand.
Well, Cheryl said like DFS vibes, wasn't it?
Vibes. Yeah.
So we changed it.
Yeah,
that's why we're here.
But it's interactive. It's interactive in the sense that we want you folks out there listening, you folks in the industry to have a voice and to share your stories with us.
Please share your stories with us.
We want everything. We want the best rookie stories, the worst rookie stories, the funny stories, the
manager stories. Just general, the funny shit that happens in the office. Because we've got stories to share today, but they happen all the time. When you meet up and you just talk about them and laugh, we want to hear about them. All of them.
Yes. You can get to us on the message button on our LinkedIn page, and you'll probably be able to DM us on all the social channels. So get them in.
Yeah, and we're going to set up an Instagram, aren't we? So you can basically, there's going to be loads of ways you can send your stories to us, and even like LinkedIn posts and stuff like that. Yeah. Please, we want as many funny stuff coming to us as possible.
100%.
Just want to laugh all day, basically. Yeah.
Cool. And up first, we've got LinkedIn posts.
Yeah. Do you want me to do mine first?
You can go first.
Right. Can't find them now. I've filed them away too well. Here they are. Okay. So we thought this would be really funny to do because we all scroll on LinkedIn all the time, don't we? And we talk to each other about did you see this post? Did you see that post? So we just thought we need to talk about the best ones, don't we?
Yeah.
Right. So, which I just find it so hard what one to do first. Right, I can relate to this one, right? It's an American one, so they've got resume, but I'm going to change it to CV because I just can't say that.
Yeah.
Resume. Right, CV tip, remove the address from your CV. So this person's put, sorry to scream, but this is left over from the 1980s and earlier, and it might still be on your CV template, but please adjust it. Why? If you put your real address, I will go on to Google Maps and view your house, your neighbourhood. And if I'm really industrious, I will go to Zillow. I don't know what Zillow is.
Zoopla. It's Zoopla.
Oh, is it Zoopla?
Yeah.
And see the Zestimate and the inside of your house. You might have just lost any bargaining power on salary. Why is it in my CV template? Before the internet, we actually mailed in applications and replies were mailed back. So I didn't think of it like that. That is why the CV is on, the address is on the CV.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically what they're saying is if you put it on there, but I would do that.
I have 100% Googled.
I've done it loads.
I've done it for rookies. When we used to hire grads and they'd travel to London to do interviews and they'd still be living at their parents' houses.
Yeah.
So when they filled in the forms, they still use their parents' addresses.
Yeah.
I'd be like, right, I've heard all about the mum and dad. Let's go see what the gaff looks like.
Yeah.
And just straight in there. And always look at the last recently sold price. 100%.
All my candidates in my old agency were grads, like trainees, right? So I used to be on the phone to them, like mid-chat. I'd be like on Google Maps, Street View. Yeah. I'd be walking around their street, going around like where they live. Like, I'm a nosy bitch. Yeah. I'm going to go and look. So I just thought that was brilliant because I thought, yeah, that is probably what we all do, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure everyone does it. But yeah, everyone does it. There's no way you don't.
Do candidates even think that we would do that?
Probably not. Probably not. But is it going to sway your decision really on anything? It's not going to sway your decision. You just look at it and be like, oh, that's
no,
nice
I just
house.
want to know where they live. Yeah.
Also, you want to see if it adds up to what they say.
Or if like I can find a recent ad of when the house has been up for sale, I want to see the rooms.
Yeah. Are they clean? Are they
tidy? What are they decorated like?
Yeah. Love, live, laugh, whatever it is.
Yeah.
On the walls.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, I thought that was good. So I thought actually that is sharing to the world something that probably all recruiters do.
100%.
I 100% did that recruiting. Also, I used to, we all look them up on LinkedIn, but I sometimes try and find like their Facebook profile as well.
Yeah.
Have a little gander. Obviously, that shows my age. I was just looking at Facebook. What's yours?
Right. Mine. This is good. This is an interesting one because I think it's going to polarize people. Right. In 14 years of recruitment, I have never seen less desire to earn than I have these last few years. Miserable, poor, lazy people sitting there complaining that they don't have what someone else has, yet not willing to put in the effort to earn it. Kids asking for work from home to look after their pets. Rookies asking for huge basics to cover their cost of living. Complaints about long hours, complaints about commuting, moaning about working hard and putting the graft in. Let me teach you a little secret. He's so kind, isn't he? There's absolutely no such thing as work-life balance until you've actually made it. And even then, you have to work hard enough to maintain it and keep up with your competitors. You either work hard in your 20s and reap the rewards in your 30s, or you do nothing in your 20s and suffer in your 30s and 40s. Pick one. There's no shortcut to success. No amount of podcasts or social media influencers can save you. All that matters is graft and attitude. Thank me later. Now, there's a lot in there. There's a lot in there that I would actually, some of that resonates with me. I agree with some of it.
Some of that I'm like, yeah.
But do you know what it is? It's just I think it's how it's been packaged and how it's been wrapped up.
I mean, it's been, we go on LinkedIn a lot, right? So things, and we probably do it ourselves, you package things sometimes to punch, right? Yeah. But some of that is true.
Yeah, I think so. I think you do have to work, and you do have to work long hours sometimes if you want to get ahead. But the kids bit did me. Kids asking to work from home to look after their pets. That one.
I've never heard of that before. I'll be honest, but I mean, I think people forget like recruitment's really hard.
Yeah.
And you see it all the time where you've got like your top billers. There's not loads of them in any agency. And then the other people are like, almost like, that's not fair sort of mentality, or how did they get there? And they don't see the fucking graft that some people put in to get where they've got.
Well, this is
they just want it given to them.
This is that whole thing that we were saying about how LinkedIn is just not a real place.
No.
So you only see the glory stuff. You only see the lunch clubs. You don't see the late nights.
No.
You only see the promotions. You don't see the bollockings every week about missing KPIs or targets. You only ever see the good shit. I mean, I think that's the same for all social media. And I think that's where people go wrong. But this post has definitely been packaged up for the punch.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% mad at all of it. I just think we could say it in a much nicer way.
Yeah, but I bet it got good engagement.
It got fucking great engagement.
I would, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Well, what have you got next?
Okay, just before, to give you some perspective on this post before I read it, this is not a joke. So, you know, sometimes you read those posts, is it satire? Is that the, yeah. You know, you read some posts on LinkedIn and you think like, it's tongue in cheek, they're not really serious. This person is deadly serious, just before I read it out, okay? So, let's talk about one of the real reasons, I'm laughing. Let's talk about one of the real reasons people don't want to go back to the office. They don't want to take a shit at work. At home, the bathroom is private, comfortable, safe. No, I hope no one heard that anxiety. No awkward eye contact with the receptionist that saw me enter the bathroom 15 minutes ago and knows exactly what I just did in there. Meanwhile, in the office, it's stall roulette, industrial toilet paper, the silent war of pretending no one else is in there. If you're serious about bringing people back, skip the ping pong tables and cold brew on tap. Rethink how your people shit at work. Instead of a large, collective, centrally located bathroom or bathrooms, distribute individual, private, well-ventilated, well-lit, sound-insulated pods throughout different parts of the office. Next level, add a B-day, make it feel like home. Who has a B-day at home?
Oh, that's
We're not
so
in the
good.
80s anymore. Better yet, make it better than home. I'm being dead serious. Make shitting at work a better experience than shitting at home, and you'll be eliminating one of the unspoken reasons people don't want to return to the office. People want dignity, comfort, autonomy, even especially in the bathroom.
In the words of my guys over at Shits and Gigs, facts. That is absolute facts.
That is, I'll tell you now, right? I work from home most of the time. If I'm at a client's office for the day, for half a day, whatever, that is on my mind.
First thing I do is do a recce when I go to new clients. Obviously, we're both consultants. We fly around. First thing I do is a recce. What's the toilet sitch? I even will go as far as to say, I'll know where the nearest public toilet is that I've had a bet on whether it's going to be decent or not.